if you don't knock it off. And you know who I'm talking to. You.
Bill Haney just challenged Vaughn to fight his son after knocking out Frank. This comes after Bill Haney claimed that Davis turned down $20 million to fight Haney, which showed that Tank might be afraid to fight Devin. All this said has also provoked Gervonta, making him also fire back at Bill Haney.
Bro, you done turned down 20 million, bro. 20 million. You done turned down 20 million.
His words were clearly to provoke Davis, bringing back the idea that Tank had turned down a whopping $20 million guaranteed purse for a fight against Devin, but Tank Davis says he never saw any sue. What's going on here, Chair? He thinks Bill Haney needs to talk to his manager, Allhan, if he's really serious. So it could be that Bill Haney is just trying to make Tank Davis look scared and push him into agreeing to a fight, or there could be more to the story.
What they talk about 20 mil? That nigga can't even talk to the nigga that he supposed to talk to about me. That's a fact. And I'm only pressing niggas because I know, like, niggas.
On social media, Tank Davis sounds like he might be interested in fighting Devin Haney, but he's clearly annoyed by what he sees as made-up stories about huge offers. Tank is basically saying, if you're serious, talk to my manager and stop making stuff up now. Devin Haney's last fight against Regis Prograis didn't do well at all. It only got about 50,000 pay-per-view buys, which is really low for a big boxing match. If you're a promoter, those low numbers mean you would lose a lot of money if you guaranteed Tank Davis $20 million. It doesn't look like enough people would pay to watch the fight to cover that huge payday. Tank Davis fought Ryan Garcia last April, and that fight sold about 1 million buys. A big reason for that is Ryan Garcia has a massive following on social media with 11 million Instagram followers. Devin Haney, on the other hand, has about 2.6 million followers. He's just not as well known among casual boxing fans in the US, so it makes sense why Tank might think fighting Haney isn't worth his time or the risk. But there's more. This isn't the first time Bill Haney has made big claims. He once said that if light welterweight champion Subriel Matias demanded $4 million for a fight, which turned out to be false. Fans think Bill made up that story to avoid pressure on Devin to fight Matias, who is a very powerful and dangerous opponent. So when Bill Haney says Tank turned down $20 million, it leaves a lot of people skeptical. It sounds like another one of those stories that might not be true. Bill even went on Instagram and said, this is the Devin Haney era, bro. You turned down $20 million guaranteed. Are you serious, bro? 20 million. You didn't turn down 20 million guaranteed. 20. Eddie Hearn, however, has his sights set on making a big offer to Tank Davis for a fight against Devin Haney. Hearn recently shared his thoughts with Boxing Kingdom Media about his attempts to get in touch with Tank. I spoke to Bill Haney. We've already got some big offers in place for Haney against Tank, and I just wanted to see if there was a chance to discuss that fight. Hearn explained, Bill Haney, and we've already got some big offers in place for Haney against Tank, and I just wanted to see if there was a chance to discuss that fight. He said no, there's a few other bits that he said, but he didn't decided not to post those bits. But he mentioned that he sent a direct DM to Tank on Friday, hoping to open up a conversation about a potential fight. Tank's response, however, was a straightforward no. According to Hearn, there were a few other things Tank mentioned, but he chose not to share those publicly. Hearn's reason for reaching out to Tank directly was simple. He wanted to make a massive offer for the Devin Haney fight, and I just wanted to see if there was a chance to discuss that fight. He said no, there was a few other bits that he said, but he didn't decided not to post those bits. But tell us, no, I don't post people's stamps. I mean, like, at the end of the day, it's a conversation. However, Tank's reluctance to discuss the fight led Hearn to return to Bill Haney with Tank's response. The crux of the issue here is that Hearn needs to talk to Al Heyman, Tank's manager, if he wants to make any serious offers. Decided not to post those bits. But can you tell us, no, I don't post people's stamps. Mean, like, at the end of the day, it's a conversation. Heyman is the person Tank trusts to handle his negotiations. Hearn acknowledged the frustration on both sides, but he believes that a private, honest conversation about the potential fight would be beneficial. I think they're frustrated as well, but talk's talk. It'll be good to have an honest conversation behind closed doors and talk business about that potential fight. Hearn said he also pointed out that he doesn't believe Tank has a promotional deal with any particular company. I know he's got his own promotional company, but like I said, I've got some big offers to make on that fight. If he doesn't want to discuss it now, will wait until later in the year. Hearn's persistence highlights his belief in the potential of a Tank vs. Haney fight. He's confident that this matchup could be significant, not just for the fighters, but for boxing fans as well. The challenge remains getting Tank to the negotiating table, and it seems the key lies in convincing Al-Han of the fight's merit. Devin Haney also recently spoke about the possibility of fighting Ryan Garcia, a match he described as a possibility during his post-fight press conference. However, he expressed doubts about a potential fight with Tank Davis, one of boxing's biggest stars. Haney feels that Davis does nothing but disparage him, which makes the fight seem unlikely. The most money I'd ask wanted to find me, would you know he making it that it's a big fight, and it's the best fight for boxing. But he only talk knocked down on a fight. Tank doesn't want to fight because if he really wanted to fight, then he would be trying to build up the fight instead of trying to knock it down. Haney said he believes that instead of promoting the fight as a significant event, Davis focuses on negative comments, questioning Haney's popularity and success. Pretty much nobody he's how old is he? 27? Yeah, he's 27, yeah. And my resume is better than his, and I'm the undisputed champion, and I don't feel like he really wants to fight anybody. If he really wanted to fight me, he would be making it clear that it's a big fight and the best fight for boxing, but he only talks down on the fight. Like I've said many times, they say everything but let's fight. Tank Davis' 7th round knockout of Ryan Garcia was the most financially successful boxing event of 2023 in the United States. The Showtime pay-per-view main event reportedly drew approximately 1.2 million buys and generated an estimated $22.8 million in ticket sales. This event demonstrated Tank's immense drawing power, solidifying his status as a major star in the sport. Oh, there you go. Meanwhile, Devin Haney, who boasts an impressive record even after the Garcia loss, showed his own drawing power in his recent fight against Regis P.R. Grace. The DAZN pay-per-view card, headlined by Haney's dominant 12-round unanimous decision over Prague. Grace attracted a crowd of over 16,000 at the Chase Center, the home arena of the NBA's Golden State Warriors. Bill Haney, Devin's father and trainer, also weighed in on the situation. Nobody has outdid Devin in terms of Tank's dance partners. Bill Haney said he criticized Tank and his team for their approach to promoting fights. You don't have to down the other fighter to validate what you are and what you bring to the table. Tank and his team have consistently lied to the people. They created this narrative that because you make money or charge the people astronomical money for a fight, that the guy's going to lose. The message to all the fans: stop letting Tank and his team piss on your head and tell you it's rain with these fights, these insignificant fights. Devin represents the culture and represents boxing and what boxing should be, and what boxing is. A potential bout between Haney and Davis would require Davis to fight above the lightweight limit of 135 libs. Haney, who was boxing's undisputed lightweight champion before moving up to 140 libs for his fight against Proberg, relinquished his WBA, WBC, and WBO belts. He acknowledged that he could no longer squeeze his 5'9" frame down to the lightweight limit, making a catchweight fight or moving up necessary for Davis. That's it for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Turn on the bell for the latest notifications as if you never miss out on videos like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.